The stock market, they say it is a transfer of money from the patient to the impatient. Market is always full of traps. Today if you see, Bank Nifty futures opened gap up. In fact, it was a open equals high 34,180, which never touched across the entire day. From 34,180, the low was 34,15, which means a solid 160 points fall in the first 5 minutes itself. I hope you understand how the market traps. So the target of 34,200, which market would have thought or operators would have planned, they exited. They made a profit. They were holding longs here from the last 1 week, or maybe I mean to say the last Friday. They exited. They booked a profit, and then the profit booking started. The low of 33,799 was made. There was no entry. Even if you enter in the first 5 minutes, the sudden up move, your stop loss is hit already. And then again you re-enter. Yes, if you kept your stop loss at a high or open, you would definitely probably make from 34,000 a solid 33,808. Today, in fact, I came live. I gave a trade somewhere at this time around 1 o'clock. My SL was 34.22 and my target was 33,800. For almost about 20 minutes, our target was not hit. We had given, if I'm right, we had given 3400 call about 440 for a target of 520. Stop loss was 408, which did not get hit. Finally, after about half an hour of wait, our target of 520 was hit. In fact, for our subscribers, we had given a short here at 3403. Our trailing stop loss got hit somewhere at this point, but still we made almost about 60 or 80 odd points. We got a re-entry here and we made a good profit again. So there are a lot of gaps the market has done so far. If you see, there's a gap here, there's a big gap here between 34,345, just straight down from 34,400, 33,800, which is solid 34,800, yes, 34,700, 34,404. 400 was 34,400 was a low, and 33,700. So almost about 300 plus 400, 700 points gap down. So this is how the market keeps trapping, and we keep continue to getting a trap because we are not calculating the risk reward. We are unable to understand what is market is doing today. For sure, a lot of people are thinking market, okay, will go up, we will buy a call and get stuck here. So many of the stop losses would have got hit. Somebody would have re-entered here, again the stop loss get hit, again somebody would have probably taken a call. Yes, this was a slightly profitable trade if somebody has bought somewhere here, but most of the times your stop loss hit means you are losing at least 20-30 points. So 2-3 times if I was hitting a stop loss, what happens to your capital? Your capital is almost lost. I always tell my subscribers and friends, simple thing. If sir, forget about stop profit, First, learn to keep the capital safe. We have been trained in our life not to lose. If you do a mistake, punishment. Any mistake you do in life, punishment. So we do not want to take the stop losses. We want to, every trade we take, we want profit. Because we've been trained in life, in school, parents. Don't do a mistake, beta. Otherwise, you will lose. You will fail. You will be ashamed. You will be made stand out of the class. This is how our minds are programmed. So now to remove this is not easy. Mind is already a monkey. Now we have made it a bigger monkey out of it. So tell me friends, how will you change? A lot of people come to me, sir, I want to learn how do you draw the charts. Okay, you drew the charts, you said target this, how did you learn? Okay beta, yeah, we learned, but how are you able to practice? How are you able to make profit? A lot of subscribers, I gave today, for example, I would have given almost about 3 to 4 trades, but still, and some people will make a loss. They're not ready to accept, because the moment you see market is opened up, market is bullish, let us go up. This is the view everybody has. If you look at Nifty also, this also opened gap up and then and retraced. So please understand, it is not I'm not saying it is a tough market, but I am telling it needs a lot of understanding, a lot of research, a lot of patience. Without patience you cannot make profit. So I think even Warren Buffett, his famous quote, there are only 2 rules. Rule 1, don't lose money. Rule 2, do not forget rule 1. Very simple rule. How far are we able to follow it? Well, so to understand the markets, yes, we definitely are going to train. We have training programs. We have mentorship. Mentorship is almost normally 6 months, because as per we understand, it takes 5 to 6 months to thoroughly come to a stage where you understand the market. I am not saying you will become perfect. There might be some mistakes. We are human beings. So what is that we are expecting tomorrow? Is market going to be gap up? Is market going to be gap down? A lot of people I know for sure, looking at this gap up here and there's a gap up here, a lot of people would have taken carried calls for tomorrow. Now will the market move down tomorrow because I have bought a put? Or market is going to go up because I have a call? No. Market will do what it has to do. Now let's look at open interest. I will also share a few equity stocks. If we look at open interest, there's a huge put writing at 15,700. Huge put writing, call writing at 60,000. The highest put writing is at 15,000. PCR is 1, so it is equally biased. People thou are slightly, if you look at current stock spot price is 15,832. and 15700 is a good support, and 15800 also is a good support, but there is a huge resistance at 15900. So when I say 15900 is resistance, should we short here or should we buy here is a big question everybody would ask, correct? So there are certain strategies, certain rules, certain things to follow. Look at the charts, uh, certain patterns, data, without which we cannot make profit. Earlier I used to have a feeling that okay, with charts only I can make profit. Now I am looking into data also. So market is dynamic, we need to be dynamic, very simple. So now what is that we are expecting for tomorrow? If market opens gap down, Nifty, say example 15798, are we going to short or are we going long? My view is if market opens 15800, I would wait for 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, I have certain tools or certain process which I follow. If market looks conducive, I might think of going long at 15800. I'm not telling this is support, please understand, there is nothing I understand as support or resistance. If the market takes a support here, that itself is support. What I said, if the market supports here and moves up strongly with momentum, then it is a support which is taken. It depends on the market. The operators rule the market. Sorry, not rule, rule the market. Of course, in the due course, they we ruin the market, thinking that market is bullish, bearish, and other things. Earlier, if you remember, I had told Reliance would be moving down. Okay. Before I go into Reliance, what is that? Let's look at Nifty spot and look at what we are looking for tomorrow. As I mentioned, we would possibly look for longs at 157,800. Possibly, if it sustains, then we might see an upward move. However, market is not my friend. It may want to go down. So it depends on tomorrow's the way the data, because this is almost a monthly expiry. I'm sure there's a lot of rollovers start happening. We have about 4 days to go for the expiry. So a lot of activity we can expect. What would be my weekly my expiry target? I have a friend who is asking me, sir, what is your expiry target? Okay, let's look at that. I'm sorry, I was looking at my other looking at my other laptop. My weekly expiry target, I'm expecting a slight by Wednesday. I'm sure market will possibly look down and then maybe retrace. So I have both views. If I look at the expiry point of view, then I'm thinking of going long. But when I'm mostly an intraday trader, and options is always best to trade, not just intraday within 5-10 minutes. If you're in profit, exit, get out, and wait for a fresh trade setup. Do not jump into every trade. Today, of course, we did give a lot of trades. Let me share you. I had given State Bank of India. I had mentioned sell HDFC Bank, HDFC Limited. The target got hit, as we expected. We also told short Reliance. Initially we felt the market is sideways, and we were avoiding to certain extent. I was telling my friends and clients, it's a range bound market and just be cautious. We also shorted NFC Limited. Tata Steel, we were thinking it may be a short below the 8666, which never came, but above 872 went slightly higher. So we would be looking at patterns in the market. We would be looking at the volumes. Without volume I cannot trade. As far I understand, it is only the volumes which drives the market. You see, Nifty largely was very range bound. Let's look at Bank Nifty as well. So tomorrow, at least for some part of the day, I am slightly bearish. I am expecting market to move down. Target could be somewhere when it comes to Nifty spot. If Nifty spot is stays below 50, 800 or 810, then there's a quite a possibility that we may see 30-40 points fall in Nifty, which is obvious because market has to move up and down. Now it has opened the gap up. Now it has to trap the longs and make profit. I am bullish in Nifty only if it is sustaining above 15,880 levels. Else I am slightly bearish for some part of the day because the operators need to cover their short positions. Let's look at the Bank Nifty operators as well. There's a huge call writing 34,000 and then put writing 33,500. Only if market is able to open a gap here, then we may see it heading almost about 34,300 to 400. So let's look at Bank Nifty charts. See, Bank Nifty was huge down, huge shorts availability in Bank Nifty. I think there's a possibility that Bank Nifty may try to hit 33,600 levels once and then maybe look for up move, or it may even take support. Yes, of course, it will definitely come down as per the view of index. Meanwhile, I want to bring your attention to Reliance, where we are really shorting and making profit. If you see Reliance today, formed open equals high of 2544.95 and then low was 2481. This is a big crash, if I understand, or sorry, not crash, biggest big move. Also, I want to bring your attention towards Nifty. There seems to be kind of a resistance getting built up. At this level of 15,970 levels. Or when it comes to spot, I think it is 15,930. Now I would request our friends, if they have any queries, please do ask. We would be glad to look at those stocks. Any stocks you want us to look at, we will look at the stocks. Reliance, I'm slightly bearish. IT stocks, I am slightly bullish. We are still holding the 32,300 in equity, and we are expecting target of 3436. Some stocks I have shortlisted, like Pressman India, buy Pressman, which is trading somewhere currently 42 levels. We can possibly look for a target of 50 to 55. And trust me, this stock moves towards a penny stock. If you see today, 14% up move. So it moves quite largely. So that's the reason I pick it. We can even look at stocks like Gandhi Special Tubes, trading at 371. We may even look at Bharat Gears, which is also a good strong gap up. So tomorrow I will look into the stocks. India Card Company Holding, GOCL Corporation India, Granules, Bharat Gear, and Pressman Advertising. SBI also is somehow bringing to my attention once again. SBI, if you see, it has been moving up. Today, slight indecisive camel, whether to go long or short. So these stocks, please make a list. Note I would be sharing these stocks in the comment box. You may look at it. I think Pressman target is good. So we are also went short in ICICI Bank, 721. Quite a good fall, but we exited slightly early, 720, I think 716, 717. US, the crude seems to be again moving up, relaxing. At a certain point in time, we will definitely bring it down. Today, mostly the IT stocks were holding. HCL Tech Mahindra, Wipro, all those are looking good today on intraday basis. I see there are no much questions, so I will go straight away to Crude seems to be moving up again. Our target is somewhere at 98, 93 levels as per charts. Tomorrow we can even look at stocks like Tata Chemical. You will look at Tata Consumer, Tata Titan. Yes, they have beaten very badly, but this is a very good time where you should enter with a strict stop loss. A stop loss for the Titan would be somewhere at 2013. Also, you may look at Kotak Bank. Kotak today was hitting lows. So thank you all for coming online, sharing your likes, subscribing our channel. Meanwhile, you can look at Bharti Airtel, also looking very strong, extreme, moving very strongly. Buy Bharti Airtel for a possible target of 720 to 730 levels. Stop loss would be somewhere at 678. Okay, so let's look at the index. Which are the indexes which is holding the market today? I think IT was one of it. Metal also slightly positive. How many of you made good profit today? In this type of a market, it is tough, but if you still manage to make profit, you are really awesome. And followed the simple views of scalping the market. Which are the ones which is hit badly, or which index is hit badly? I think all were in green today. Market operators are trading or managing the market very well. So we are here at Bank Nifty. So a lot of people use TradingView as the charting software. There are a lot of indicators, like super trend, then moving average, and etc., which you can use. For me, it is only pure price action. I look at the charts, I look at where is market heading. Of course, a little bit of data is required for tomorrow, as I see slight shorts coming in, and then maybe very quickly it may move up. Dow Jones is currently trading somewhere at 34,500 levels. Okay, so thank you for your time, thank you for your view, for your likes. Please do subscribe, share this channel with your friends, let them also get benefited. And meanwhile, if you have any queries, please do ask. Infosys also is looking good. From a low of 1370, it is almost now heading 1583. Gold seems to be coming down. It's somehow been consulting for a long time. Let's hope it slowly moves up. DLF again gap up and then moving down. We work. Tata Steel made a gap up, but then it's not sustaining. Let's see what it wants to do. So, do you think buying a call is good or buying a put is good? This is a query from one of the viewers. Both call and put can be bought simultaneously. We just call it hedge. The risk to reward is definitely less in a hedge trade. So thank you for your time. Let's take leave. It's almost 11 o'clock night. We will look for